Sure. And let's see, how about Pasadena versus Delshana Box, BOX. Delshana Box is a adjourned date, second time up. Do you have?
I'm here.
Are you there, Miss Box? Okay.
Yes.
Miss Box, did you speak with legal services?
Due to my schedule, I was not able to, but I did speak to the manager this morning.
Okay.
She asked me to ask for a payment plan.
Well, our request is for a judgment of possession. The total amount of rent right now is $3,706.50, and we have costs of $155. That's a total redemptive amount of $3,861.50. And the request is for a possession judgment allowing for a writ after November 17th, unless the total amount is paid.
Okay. Ms. Box, that's what the attorneys tell me, is what they want.
Okay, that's fine. I already spoke to her, and that's fine. I plan on having it all paid by a certain time.
Oh, okay. All right. So we'll enter it as a, just do it by hearing, November.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay. And Ms. Box, we'll send you a copy of that judgment. Just stay in contact with the office manager, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you're welcome. Bye. And Mr. Levine, I guess why don't you raise your right hand for the rest of these two? Do you swear affirm the testimony you're about to give me the truth?
I do. I swear.
Yeah. How about Pasadena versus Patricia Barlow? Patricia Barlow?
We're dismissing the Barlow case, Your Honor. Move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, I'll dismiss that matter. And looks like the next one's dismissed too. Danielle Allen. And let's see, Pasadena versus Laura Hinman. She's on here. I know she is. She's here earlier. Ms. Hinman?
I'm here, Your Honor.
There you go, Ms. Hinman. This is an adjourned date, it looks like. Did you speak with legal services?
I did, and they told me it was a conflict of interest. So Thursday and Friday, I spent my time calling who they told me to. Lakeshore, they just got a hold of me yesterday, and I got to do an intake with them.
Your Honor, this is a health hazard case, and it's my understanding that Ms. Hinman, her home has been condemned. It's not fit for human occupancy, and what's more is my understanding is as of late she may or may not be residing in the shed. Our request is for a judgment of possession at this hearing and for immediate order of eviction, and we can get testimony from management if necessary.
Yeah, why don't we do that since it is a separate kind of issue? Let's see, who do I have for?
You have Miss
Van Kona. Ma'am,
Yes.
Why don't you raise your right hand there for me? Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Levine, we can continue.
Thank you. Please state your name for the record.
Rachel Van Conant.
And how are you connected to the plaintiff in this case?
I'm the community manager.
And as the community manager for the plaintiff, are you familiar with the tenancy of the defendant?
Yes.
And the condition of the manufactured home at 2470 Jenna Ann?
Yes.
Yes. Has the home been condemned?
Yes.
Is, to the best of your knowledge, is the home fit for human occupancy?
Not at all.
Upon information and belief, do you believe the defendant is residing in the shed on the site?
Yes, she is.
And this constitutes a health hazard for her and for other residents of the community?
Correct.
And based on this health hazard and this occupancy in the shed and the home being condemned, you're asking the court for a judgment of possession and an immediate order of eviction?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor?
Somebody's speaking up. Who's that?
Yes. My name is Patrick, Your Honor. I am Laura Hinman's boyfriend. If I could have just 1 minute to speak.
Well, are you witness for her?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Lee, I guess just kind of bear with me. Let's put him under oath and we'll see, Sir, why don't you raise your right hand there for me? Got your hand raised?
Yes, I do, sir.
Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry, what's your name again?
My name is Patrick Keeley, Keely.
Keely. Okay, and how are you? It sounds like you're related. You're dating, I guess.
Well, actually,
We've been together.
we've been together for 7 years, and
Okay.
and that's what I was kind of trying to get at. When we first moved into the park, we bought the unit,
Well,
paid for it in full and everything. When we got it, there was rats in it, and there was possum, a dead one under the floor, actually, because I
Hold on,
repaired the floor.
is this the only, sir? The only one I'm concerned. Hold on. The only one I'm concerned with is same.
Yes, I understand that, sir, but there's more to the story than they're telling you. And that's what I was trying to get my point across, and it's kind of important if you wouldn't mind.
Well, I don't. If it's not relevant, how is it relevant to the other residents? I'm not sure how that's relevant to this one.
Because this is what I'm getting at. There's more to the story. If you just give me a moment, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, when we moved into Fredonia, we bought it in full, and the trailer burnt down due to a faulty furnace. When it did, we had left the park for a month because we were kind of distraught. And we came back. Amy at the time was the manager. Now the park has went through several managers since we've been there. I mean, over and over. And so they told us that we could have that place. The second manager that was there said we could have that place. It was ours. Then Jared came in and he said, no, you guys are renting it. Now, just before last trial that Laura attended, which I was with her actually on the phone, the park manager said, look, if you clean it up on the inside,
Your
we
Honor,
will
this
take
is
care.
hearsay and it's
Yeah,
irrelevant.
yeah.
And I have to.
When I
Sorry, I was
tell you
talking.
that.
Hold on,
I
Mr.
have
Keely.
checked.
Mr. Keely,
My son is there.
Mr. Keely, I gotta
Yes,
follow.
sir.
I gotta follow the court rules for everybody. And right now, what you're telling me is hearsay. I'm not gonna let you testify what somebody else has told you. Okay.
I know, but I'm
Let
getting to a point, sir. I'm sorry.
No, here's
But if I
the
could
point.
finish, please.
No, I'm gonna let you finish, but answer my question. The
Yes.
one that's at issue, are the two of you
Yes.
living at that residence in that mobile home?
We were living in it, but
Where are you
because
living? Okay, hold on. Where are
we
you
stayed
living
in our
now?
vehicle,
No.
actually, sir, because we didn't want anybody to steal from there. And that's what I was getting at. Laura just recently had went into the hospital, and when she did, somebody went in there and ransacked the place and stole stuff, and it was trashed. And she didn't have any help to do anything about it. And,
Is anybody,
and when
hold
we
on,
moved,
Mr. Keely,
I'm sorry.
please. Is anybody
sorry.
living at that residence? Is anybody living in the mobile home?
no, not since they put that tag on the door, no.
Okay. Yeah, what's the tag? What's
We've
the
been
tag?
staying there, but not in the trailer itself, no.
Where are you staying?
We've been staying in the vehicle because we didn't want anybody else to steal anything else from there. We're trying to gather things up because we know we have to leave. But the whole thing is the park had put a demolition sign out front, and they haven't done that to any of the other trailers. And I know of other trailers. Wayne Jones that lived in there had a huge rat problem. His place is still standing. They haven't done anything
So
about that. They didn't put a demolition sign out in front. And then on top of that,
The housing commission.
when we moved in there and they gave us that place, it had roaches in it in the very beginning, and we've been fighting them and fighting them and fighting them.
Plus a water leak underneath.
And we have a huge
Okay,
water
all right,
leak underneath. And we
all right,
complained about that, and
Mr.
nobody took care of it.
Mr. Keely, Ms. Hinman, you're kind of digging yourself into a bigger hole. You're telling me it sounds like it's
trying
not
to, sir.
habitable. It's not habitable.
Yes.
You can't live in there, and I can't have you living in a either a vehicle or a shed or whatever. But it sounds like you're living in a
No.
vehicle right now.
The housing commission told me if we cleaned it up, we could live back in there after it got
And
inspected.
so did the manager.
Okay.
No.
The manager said that if we cleaned it up, they would take and spray for the bugs.
And I talked to
Mr.
DHS and they said that they would help exterminate it.
And she has no no legal representation.
I
I
can't.
tried on Lakeshore. I'm supposed to be doing an intake.
Okay, hold on.
Sorry,
hold
Your
on,
Honor.
guys. I just can't have you living in a place that's been condemned. You've mentioned that there's a tag on it already. What, Mr. Levine, if you want to question your witness as far as that, I guess them telling you that they could live in it, is there anything? Why don't you question?
Sure, if I may in response,
Sure.
we'll do some, yes.
Sure.
If you would unmute yourself, Ms. Van Conant.
Yes.
So the property's been tagged by Flint Township as uninhabitable, to clarify the record. Is that
Yes.
your understanding? Yes.
Yes.
And
Your Honor, they
since
never
the
went into
property
the
is
house.
tagged uninhabitable, have you made any representations to Miss Hinman or her boyfriend that they could reside in that home?
When it was first tagged, they were given the option to clean it up. They have not cleaned it up.
Understood.
Nobody said that to us.
And at this time, our request is for a judgment of possession and an immediate order of eviction, because no action has been taken since the property was tagged to remediate the concerns by the township.
Okay, so what,
Yes.
I'm sorry, the only, I do, Mr.
We just
I
need
muted-
time to get our stuff
Guys,
out.
guys, seriously, I can't even interrupt me. I muted you once and otherwise
Sorry,
I'm gonna have to,
sorry.
I'm gonna force you
sorry.
muted until I let you off, okay?
Okay, I'm sorry.
Ms. Van Conant, you said you allowed them to say there if they cleaned it up when it was first tagged. When was it first tagged? How long ago was that?
(10/9).
Okay, October 9th of, I'm sorry, of this year?
Yes.
Okay, it's been almost well, it has been almost a month. Okay.
Your
All right.
Honor.
Oh, I'm sorry. I want to correct that. I'm sorry, Your Honor. It was 9/29/23 that it was tagged.
September 29th. Okay.
Our health hazard notice was sent on October 9th.
All right, thank you, Mr. Levine. Mr. Keeley, I guess since you're the one that's talking, I'm gonna make a decision.
I am so sorry.
What else? Anything else you want to tell me? I'm gonna give you one last.
Yes,
Go ahead.
yes, Your Honor. We're trying to get our stuff out. We just need a little bit more time to get our stuff out. And we have cats there. We're trying to take care of all that right now. And we're looking for a place. And we need like a week to 2 weeks, please, just to get what we can out of it. We don't want to take a bunch of stuff out because we're worried about the road situation. We put a bunch of stuff in the shed to store it so that way we could keep people from stealing anything else from us. Because when
Okay.
she was in the hospital, I'm sorry.
No, I'm listening to you. So,
And Your Honor, before the last court date is the first time that she told us, the last court date, it was the first time she told us that if we clean it, they'll take care of the roach problem. She never said that in the very beginning.
That was the 13th.
okay.
That was the 13th.
All right, guys. I as much as I understand the issues you guys are running into, I appreciate the dilemma, but I can't have you living someplace somebody's going to get hurt, including you, and I'm going to feel horrible if something happens. I will allow.
We're not going to live there. We
Rid
just
of
need time to
eviction.
get our stuff out.
Okay. Can Mr. Levine, and I'm quite frankly a little concerned, but the date would be November 17th. Can you give them through that weekend till the 20th?
Our request is under MCL 600-5744 for an immediate writ.
Oh,
It's been noticed.
So that's
Yeah,
what,
it's been noticed, and it was in the initial notice.
I'm sorry, I didn't even look
yeah.
at it, quite frankly.
Yeah, and it was also checked on the complaint. We put it on the initial notice in bold all caps. We checked box 9, and the plaintiff requests immediate order of eviction. And our request is that the court issue an immediate writ.
Thank you. I apologize. I didn't go that far into it, actually. It wasn't looking for the dates. Yeah, they're asking for an immediate eviction. I'll grant it writ of eviction. Let's see, today's.
I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
We didn't hear that one.
Given what I'm hearing about this, it is not habitable. I'll grant an eviction. I'm going to give them a couple days. Let's see, this is Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, till Friday. That's 7, 8, 9, 10, till November 10th. Okay.
November 10th, understood. I'll submit an order.
Okay. All right, good luck
Thank
to
you very
both of
much.
you.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Good
That will
luck.
help out so much. Thank you. Now, will
Okay,
this
you're
stay on my record?
Well, it's gonna show as an eviction. Yeah, it will. Okay,
Now, what is, yeah, because I need to try to talk to that Lakeshore about that. You
Yeah,
know,
okay,
because
wait.
I mean,
I
He's
can't,
trying to get another place, Your Honor.
yeah, I understand. I just can't give you legal advice. Talk to legal services after.